Hello and welcome to Unknown. Tonight, leftist, feminist, S&M, Islamic Odyssey. Very confusing to me. On one hand, we have dear leftists starting a movement for equality and call themselves feminist. On the other hand, we have their leaders like Linda Sarsour, who's supposed to lead this amazing movement to care for equality of all women. They even go as far as doing a women's march and get 5 million people to march the streets, who's actually supporting the number one ideology in the entire planet that basically oppresses women. And on the other hand, again, it's supposed to be equality for everyone. But then every time you listen to this woman, Linda Sarsour, giving a speech, what do you hear? Us Muslim community, us poor Muslims, us poor Muslims, us Muslims, woman Muslim, this Muslims, that Muslim. But don't be racist. Don't talk about her. She's the only one who can call her community the Muslim community. So I was thinking about a few days ago, I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm kind of having a deja vu or watching history repeat itself. For those of you who may not know about it, back in 1979, in Islamic Republic of Iran, which back then was not Islamic Republic, a revolution started, and Ayatollah Khomeini basically hijacked the revolution. But it wasn't so much of hijacking it without people knowing. A lot of people knew that he's going to lead the revolution from some point on, but they were so naive at some point. And then I had to use this, and that at some point they became so stupid toward all the lies that Ayatollah Khomeini was selling them that they just kept on going and supporting him. And by the time they realized what he's done, it was way too late. For example, after the revolution, a huge number of women started marching the streets of Iran, protesting the mandatory hijab. What did they get? Nothing. They pretty much got their headscarf pinned to their forehead or their legs that was showing, shoved into bags of cockroaches. That's what they got. And I'm looking at the left doing the same thing here in America. They started this, oh, we're going to protect minorities. It's all about equality. Women should be equal to the man. LGBTQ community should be supported and respected. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 more blah, blah. And then suddenly, you know what? Linda Sarsour is the best leader of this movement. Linda Sarsour, who wears the hijab, who supports Sharia, who calls out for Bridget Gabriel and Ayaan Hirsi Ali's genital to be cut off because they don't deserve to be women. And this just goes on and on and on. And I kept looking, like, since the march until today, are they just getting dumber or are they just hating America more? Because, dear leftist feminist, Linda Sarsour doesn't give a damn about you. She doesn't care for your rights. She could care less if you're respected or not. And these are an accusation. Go back. Look at her steps. What has she done? Promoting hijab, promoting Sharia, promoting violence. And recently, she literally shouted out that we are not here to assimilate, but to please Allah. How much more clear does it have to get for you to understand the fact that this woman isn't here to support you? So if you're just being pure stupid, snap out of it. If you completely just hate America and want to burn it down to ashes, then we got a problem. You really need to pack and go. Because either way, you are destroying our beautiful country. And sometimes destroying something, fine. But you're basically destroying it by giving power to the most evil cult of all time. And all you have to say for yourself is that we support minorities. what kind of minorities are we talking about? The minority that is here to basically take away our freedom? Do you really hate your freedom so much then? Why are you trying to get equality? I am completely confused on this concept of yours trying to continue your movement and call it feminism, where you are basically supporting the enemy of the state, Linda Sarsour. Either way, as I said, I'm not going to judge you. I won't do that. But I would leave my audience to think about, what is this movement really about? Is it that the snowflakes are just beyond repair to where they just love to lose their freedom and become slaves of Sharia? Or where did we lose control of our brain to realize that leftists are actually working against every single one of us? They are disrespecting every single man and woman who died to protect our freedom, because they are definitely working toward taking our freedoms away. I will repeat this. The leader of the so-called movement at the moment is definitely the enemy of humanity. Let me just go that far. Think about this. Stop supporting it just because it sounds nice. Oh, feminism. Stop for 1 second and think. Think about what and who you're supporting in any shape or form. Because if we keep going this way, we are not going to have our beautiful country for long. With that being said, remember, we are a fan-generated show. So please go to jamieglazov.com and donate if you can, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And if you already are, make sure to tell your friends to do the same.